Here's the cool history of Codorus. In 1964, Pennsylvania enacted the law Project 70, where they wanted to acquire land and build parks within 25 miles of every Pennsylvania residence by 1970. P.H. Gladfelder, along with the state of Pennsylvania, acquired this land from the town of Marburg. So in 1966, P.H. Gladfelder built the dam, and they started filling up the water in the lake. Now, here's the cool thing, that they didn't take out the town, they just filled the water over top of it. So underneath these waters is still buildings from the town of Marburg. And as you can see, there are still roads that lead into this town that exist beneath the water. So as I'm walking down, you can see that this was a road, I believe this is the road that existed, that it actually goes down into the town. So when you are looking from the pictures that I've acquired, I believe the towns and the barns are right over in that direction. We're in the horse parking area. As you can see, they have a nice stool to get up on, and it is absolutely beautiful here. Plus, what's really nice about going after work is we are absolutely the only ones in the parking lot. But only on weekdays. Don't try that on weekends. Say hi, Chandral.
Oh, hi.
Alright, we're getting ready to go out on the trail. There's a lot of different trails we can take. We're going to take one of the longer loops, and then if it's still light out when we get back, I'd like to go down and look at the bandshell area. The trails that we actually travel on are really nice. The PA Rangers do a great job of taking care of them, and they actually incorporated a lot of drainage systems, which I will show you coming up. So beautiful out here. This is one of the areas that they did amazing drainage control. It used to be a swamp over here, but they re-leveled it and put some drain pipes in here, and now it is super nice and dry to ride on. This is one of the overlooks. They have benches here so you can sit and enjoy it, and it's absolutely beautiful here. Favorite part of the trail ride for me, because I'm going to pull a little nerd here. It makes me feel like I'm in Star Wars and riding through the pine forest where the Ewoks are going to pop out at any time. Yeah? Right, Shan? You don't sound as excited about it as I do. Yep, there's an Ewok. I see it. Okay, guys, we're riding along through the woods and the Ewok came out. I told you they existed. This is Sinsheim Cove, where you can actually scuba dive, but you have to register at the office and also take a buddy. We're getting ready to go on the Laho Trail. Oh, honey, pets need to be on a leash. Should we get your leash? No? Alright, well anyway, in Codorus they actually have over 3,000 acres of land, I believe, and 1,000 acres is part of the lake, and they have 26 miles of shoreline. So we're going to go hiking here on the Laho Trail, and I'll show you a few things that are really cool down this way. It's a cute little bridge. That's nice that they built this. Okay, this right here is really cool. You can see a lot of these are very, very, very old. And Mannheim Union Burial Ground. With a lot of old headstones. Some you can barely read. But this was actually off the Laho Trail. Tucked away off of Bankert Road, you have the mountain bike parking lot. You can also ride snowmobiles or go cross-country skiing here in the wintertime. They have places to load your snowmobile. Codorus has trails that if you piece them together, there are 15 miles of mountain bike trail, and a lot of them are really cool single tracks. It ranges anywhere from beginner to intermediate. There are obstacles, but they also have places to go around the obstacles as well. Here's the sledding hill. And right down below, off to the right, is actually a really awesome single track. You come in at the top and it just snakes around down through to the bottom of the sledding hill. And it looks like they actually built some benches and maybe a place for a campfire for the sledding hill. Nice about these trails is they have lots of things. Even if you're a novice, you could practice on the routes and doing switchbacks and stuff like that. It's nothing too hard, but it definitely will give you a good workout. There's uphill, downhill. So here's one of the parts of the trail I was telling you about that's built for either intermediate or the more beginner, because they actually wind the trail around it. And you just have some obstacles there, but I'm sure some bikers actually built this and they did a pretty good job. It looks like it'll be a nice steady increase when you're going over it. So Codorus is one of the best places. Really, it has it all. You could go bike riding, you could go horse riding, and what's really cool is they're on separate sides of the park, so you don't run into any bikers when you're horse riding, and you don't run into any horses when you're bike riding, and if you're a hiker, you can just go wherever you want. They have canoeing and fishing, they have scuba diving, and a super cool history behind it. Codorus is one of my favorite places to go. If you have any place that you know of that is super cool, has cool, unique things, or has an awesome history, let me know. I would like to explore it.